Hey friends, I want to share a very important testimony about the day I stopped being religious, or the day I lost my religion, however you want to put it. I grew up in the church my whole life. I was involved in the church as long as I can remember. Got saved, said the prayer of salvation the first time at the age of 9. And then by the time I was 15, I was fully sold out for God. Was involved in the local church and teen ministry and all of those things. And I was very excited about the things of God. And I noticed something, though, as I would sort of grow in my faith and look around me, it seemed like people who were Christians and people that professed Christianity and people that went to church, and they were very unhappy. Very unhappy. They were bitter. A lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them were. And I was really perplexed as a young person trying to figure this whole thing out. And of course, went off to college, had a wilderness experience where I just kind of was trying to find out who I was. Fast forward years later, I remember, I was married. We started having children, but I felt deeply dissatisfied. I could quote scriptures in a heartbeat, speak in tongues, but I was deeply dissatisfied, and I was trying to figure out what the problem was. And one day I had a very profound experience. I was sitting under a palm tree. The Bible talks about Moses and the burning bush. We don't have burning bushes in Florida, but we do have palm trees. And I was standing under a palm tree, and the wind began to blow violently right over the palm tree. And I heard this still small voice that spoke to me and said, "Sin shall not have dominion over you, because you are not under the law, but under grace." And a light bulb went off. All these years, I was trying to strive for God's love and acceptance. I was trying to perform for God, but I didn't realize that the work was finished 2,000 years ago on the cross. Not only that, but I had a punitive belief system that made me look at God as somebody who was waiting on me to do something wrong so he could punish me. But what I didn't come to grips with is that the fact remained that Jesus didn't come to give me Christianity. He came to give me sonship, came to give me a relationship. And that was the day I lost my religion. That was the day I realized that being a believer was much more than just reading a hymnal book or trying to be good, but it was a relationship empowered by the Holy Spirit where Christ is at the center of everything I do, everything I think, and I'm actually yielding to the power of the Holy Spirit inside of me to become more and more like him every day. See, God didn't call us to be religious. He called us to know him. He called us to have a relationship. And this is why many of you have been tired, frustrated, and disappointed. I would encourage you today, lose your religion and get a relationship. Share this.